Hello, hello, hello. We're going to talk about when you're singing and there's no sound that comes out. You know, you're going, oh, and there's nothing. I'm going to tell you, show you what you need to do. And yes, you can have those tones, those high notes that you're dying to get, and then something happens, okay? Because it's such a day, yeah, yeah, such a mighty fine day, yeah. Ooh, that is from one of my originals. I love it. Now, my mom was a tap dancer, and we all, when I came home from school, I'd have to do tap, ballet, and acrobatic. Okay, no homework. You did that first, and then I had to go into the old living room and do piano and singing. So yeah, that we were definitely a show business family. All right, so now as I did the tap, what happened was that all of a sudden there wasn't any tone, and my mom would say, "That's an air tap. You have to press down a little harder." That's going to come in handy later. Now, what you're doing when you don't have that tone is an air tone, like this. Air. And a student, I was just teaching her this week, and she said we were going over an easier exercise, okay? And she says, "Oh, I can't hit that note." I said, no, okay? You can hit that note. I can't means I won't. Now, she wasn't trying not to hit it, but she had the mindset, "Oh, it's high, I can't hit that." Okay? I have several answers, and I have my notes just in case I forget. One is air pressure. Because the vocal folds are long and thin, okay, the higher you go, you need to give them more pressure to get those notes. Hit the note. Woo-hoo. And the reason is that I was thinking of pressing. I'm thinking of that air because we can't touch anything here, right? It's like, oh my gosh, you know. Here, I can press this or see how my hand is, but us singers, we can't see anything. So you've got to imagine, think of pressing. They're coming together. There's crisscross muscles in the back, okay, because the vocal folds are right here in back of the thyroid cartilage, like a V laying down. Muscles are in back on each side, pulling them together. So they're trying to hold that, and they're getting longer and thinner. It's like, oh my gosh, lady. So what you have to do is think of them coming together. Think of that air pressure. Notice I put my hand like this, pressing. So I'm using my body to give me an idea of, no, you got to try a little harder, Marquita, to get that note. You gotta press a little bit more. You got to think of that air pressure coming up against the vocal folds and them staying together. Sometimes I'll do this for staying together. Yeah, because they have to get together. They have to stay together. Okay, what was another thing? That was the press. I got that. Oh, the other thing, I did this. Think forward. I'm thinking up here, right about here, okay? I'm aiming for the sound to come out right here. So I'm always saying air, sound off the roof of the mouth. Where do you aim? Where are you aiming? That it comes out like this. And as you go higher, think of it as a pyramid. This is the top. Sound a little opera-ish? It's okay. When you're doing exercises, yes, that's the sound you want. You want a great sound. Now, I could sound so I took the vibrato off the top. It didn't sound as classical. Okay, that's the only difference. But it's the same thing. You want that sound to be clear, and you want it to be up high and coming out and spreading out. So it's like, oh my gosh, I got such a great voice. That's what you want to say. That's what you want to think. You want to think, I do have those notes. It's just, what am I missing? What do I need to go over? When you're doing the exercises, you are exercising, aren't you? Okay? So remember, you got to do exercises. You just have to do exercises as well as your songs, because I'm going to do another video on that, okay? But it's going to prep you so you know what to do in your songs. All right? I know this has helped you. Remember, you have those notes. You do. Now, you got to be realistic, okay? You can go so far, but you do have these notes. A lot of them, it's just the way you're approaching it. It's just the way you're thinking about it. Don't worry. Don't keep your mind occupied. Go for it. Okay? Let me know how this helped you. Let me know if there was one thing that, like, oh my gosh, when you said that, I got it. And you were able to use it, and you were able to execute and get the notes that you want. Let me know, okay? You are worthy of great things. So do great things with your voice and with your life, okay? Don't forget, you got to ring the bell. You got to subscribe, and please leave a comment, okay? Because it's such a day, yeah. Oh, such a mighty fine day, yeah.